意大利女孩为什么16岁的时候就一个人来到台湾了
？16 years old that never traveled outside of Europe.
她家人一开始为什么不想让她去台湾
First time I came here, they were super scared.
Scared.
Like my dad didn't want to let me go.
今天 Margherita 要分享她来台湾的故事。
That's a weird story.
她觉得在台湾当高中生如何
I didn't even know how to use chopsticks. Like I couldn't eat. I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna make it.
我们来一起看。
Hi, my name is Margherita and I come from Italy. I just arrived here 1 month ago, but I've been living in Taiwan for 1 year and a half before.
How and why did you move to Taiwan?
Okay, so I decided to move here because I studied Chinese in Italy and I wanted to improve my Chinese.
Oh.
And also because I was an exchange student, so I had some people I knew. I had my host family and my boyfriend came here to work, so I decided to move here to maybe find a work as well and just do an adventure.
Okay. And like, was it the first time you come here or you came here before that?
Yes, the first time was 2017. That was my first year. And then I came back this summer after 5 years.
Oh, okay. And then like, when you came here for the first time, do you remember like your first impression?
Okay, yes, I remember just the moment I stepped out of the airport, it was so hot, like I felt I was in an oven because I felt the warmth coming on me. I just remember I was like really tired because it was also my first long trip, and I remember going to this restaurant. I didn't even know how to use chopsticks. Like they put them in my hand and I couldn't eat. I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna make it. Everything looked really weird at first. Also because I was very young. But when I came back now, like this summer, it was such a different impression because everything felt more familiar. And also the weird thing that I found 5 years ago, I don't see them as weird anymore because I just got used to my mind open. So.
Right. And do you remember like the first time you came here, like how long did you stay here?
1 year.
Oh, 1 year, right? And then like the next time like you decided to come here, like how did your family react that you want to move here?
The first time I came here, they were super scared.
Scared.
Like my dad didn't want to let me go. It was like, but I think it was because it was very far. They didn't really know what Taiwan, how it was, where it was. So they were a bit scared. But now, like after I came back and they know it's a super safe place and it's a really good environment where to live, they were just happy to think about me here.
Like when you decided to come here, like how did you know about Taiwan in the first place?
That's a weird story because I came here as an exchange student. Basically, when you want to do an exchange, they ask you to give them some countries where you would like to go. And I didn't think about Taiwan. I actually didn't really know where it was. Just, of course, then when I read Taiwan, I went to look on the map where it was. But then I put USA, Canada, Finland, other countries. But then for some weird reason, they decided that this was the place for me and they decided to send me here. So I need to say at first I was not really happy about it. I was like super scared. I was like, no, it's going to be so far. Everything is so different. I don't know, I felt scared, but just because I was afraid to go far. And then when I came here, and after 1 year, when I came back, I said, thank you for sending me there because that was the best that could have happened to me.
And was it the first Asian country for you to be in, right?
Yeah. I was 16 years old that never traveled outside of Europe, so that was really a first impact for me. And
so first time you came here, you were like 16? Right?
Yes, I was 16.
How good would my English be if I started earlier?
Do you want to improve your English skills? Then you definitely need to use FUNDAY, as it's the best place to learn, improve and practice your English. When you look at their Google reviews, you can tell that people are truly happy with the service they provide. Let me explain more about the class experience you will have if you learn English with FUNDAY, because I think it sets this platform apart from others. First of all, when you want to join a lesson, you can choose from many different classes that are available now. You can see which topics is most appealing to you and simply join the class 5 minutes before it starts. When you search for a class, FUNDAY offers classes from level A1 to C1. You can choose the one suits your level the most according to the system's suggestion. I also really like that you can see the difficulty level of a particular class by looking at the amount of stars it has. Not to mention, you can see who is going to be your teacher. Most of the teachers are native speakers and can speak both English and Chinese, so you won't have any difficulties with communication. I also appreciate that FUNDAY provides an opportunity to learn from different teachers. For each class, you can choose a different teacher, or if you like a particular teacher, you can only join his or her classes. And when you join a class, there can be only up to 5 people, so the classroom classroom won't be overcrowded and the teacher can focus on each student. When you choose which class to join, you can also see what the focus of the class will be. Depending on whether you want to improve your communication skills or perhaps your business English, you can always find the most suitable lesson for you. I find FUNDAY to be the perfect place for people who are looking to improve their English skills. If you want to have a better English, then check out their website, which is very easy to register for. Don't postpone starting to improve your English and use the link in the description. As a bonus, FUNDAY will give you 2 video courses for free. Now let's go back to our interview.
How do you think Italy and Taiwan are different? Because I think it's like completely different countries, different people.
I mean, the first thing that I noticed that I remember was impressed in my mind is that here is everything super clean, but there are no trash bins.
Oh.
Like when you walk in the street, at first I was like, what? How is it possible that it's super clean, but nowhere you can find a trash bin where to throw things? And in Italy there are many trash bins, but especially the big cities are really not clean. Like people just throw things in the street, even like cigarettes or this kind of thing. So that was like super impressive. Also, people here are very polite, and I'm always impressed by the fact that they line for everything to take the MRT, sorry, or also to throw the trash. I mean, to me it's like so weird because in Italy it doesn't happen, but it's in a good way, in a positive way. And they always come to help you, even if not us. That's great. That's what was really different for me.
And then like for Taiwanese people's mentality, like what do you think about it? Like is it easy for you to get along with people, and like how's it different with Italian?
I mean, I really get along. I like the fact that they are super kind and always ready to help and super cute. What I struggle a little bit with is the fact that sometimes for them it's hard to express feelings. So I'm a very touchy person and I express everything, whether it's happiness or whether it's anger or sadness. And I remember with my host family at first, I couldn't understand if they were happy about something, if they were mad about something. Also, I remember that time they gave me some rules because of course they were my family. And sometimes I was very confused by this aspect of their way to behave. But for the rest, they're super, super nice, so that's great.
Because I know like you learned Chinese, right? So how long did you learn Chinese for?
I started to learn when I was 16, so 1 year there. And then when I came back, 1 year after, when I finished my high school, I went to university, so I studied it for 3 years. And then I came back this summer and I did these 2-month summer classes in Taipei. They were super, super helpful. I think my Chinese improved a lot. Also, when you learn characters, when you write them and you see how they're written and what they mean, everything makes so much sense sometimes that I like it a lot. And I like to write characters, like it relaxes me.
So you like to write part?
Whenever I don't want to think about stressful things, I'm there like writing. So I like it. I really like it, even though it's, of course, a bit hard. Sometimes there were days when I had maybe my Chinese exams, I was like, why did I choose to study Chinese? But then like I really like it.
And do you have a Chinese name?
Yes, I do.
What is the Chinese name?
So my Chinese is Chou Yan.
Chou Yan.
Yeah.
So like 2 characters, right?
Yes, 2 characters.
And how did you choose it? Is it?
It was my host family that they give it to me.
Oh, okay.
The Chou was their surname, and Yan, I think it was just the name they chose for me.
Oh, okay, cool.
I accepted it, and it was nice. I like to have a Chinese name.
And now I want to ask you about the studying, because you've been exchange student here.
Yes.
So how do you think the studying culture is different in Italy and in Taiwan?
Oh, okay, that's really different. I remember when I was a student here, I was going to high school. So I was in a class with my Taiwanese classmates. Their classes are a bit different. Also, first of all, for the subjects. Sometimes I was having like housework studies, I don't know how to say, but we were doing like some practical things to how to learn to do some things you will need in your life, or maybe cooking classes, music classes. It was mainly when people talking and they were like really maybe paying attention to it. Especially like English class was really different. Like there was one person standing there and saying some words and everybody was repeating them, which I thought it was maybe useful to get to learn the vocabulary and to learn the pronunciation, but for some aspects in Italy maybe we don't focus on that too much, but maybe more on reading and doing some cultural things. I mean, I think there should mix the 2 ways to find a perfect way to learn how the words, but also learn how to speak. And so it was very different school. Also because you go from 8 to 4 and we just go in the morning.
Oh, just in the morning?
Yes, from 8 to 1 o'clock.
Oh, at 1 o'clock.
Yes,
oh.
but we go on Saturday too.
Oh, okay.
From
okay,
Monday
okay.
to Saturday. Here is Monday to Friday, but 8点到4点到.
Right. Yeah, because you actually experienced the school here, not just in university, but this
Yes,
school.
that's the real school.
And school is more difficult, I would say. Like
Yes, because university, I mean, you manage your own classes, and there are a lot of also international students maybe, and there it's a bit different. And then there was nap time. And
Here you have enough time, right?
But the good thing is that they have a lot of activities. I was doing like gymnastics classes at 7:30 in the morning, and then 3 hours in the afternoon on Monday. Like they focus a lot on sports. They really give you a lot of opportunities to do sports, which in Italy, no. You do sports separated from school.
It's like your hobby, right?
Yes, exactly.
What do you think about the garbage trucks here in Taiwan? Do you remember your first time you see it, and how was
Yes,
it?
the first time I was maybe in the house and listening to this sound, and I was saying, "Oh, it's ice cream or something that is coming." I was like, "What is this sound?" I was super confused about it. And then when I looked outside, I was like a bit confused as well, because I couldn't understand that the music I was hearing was coming from the garbage truck. It was super weird, but it's so nice. I'm still not too used to it. Like every time I hear, I need some seconds to realize it's going to be the garbage truck. At first I'm like, oh, there's a nice song. What is that? Right. It's super funny, I think, also.
And for now, like, how long are you planning to stay here in Taiwan?
Now I'm staying until August, then I will be back for summer, for like a bit of holiday with my family and friends. But I don't know, like it depends on how life goes. If I find also some maybe good job opportunities, or I don't know, I'm really up to see what comes.
And what kind of job do you want to do?
I'd like to find something where I can use Chinese and improve it, like maybe something about customer care, or like being a translator between, I don't know, companies, this kind of work. That would be
That's
the best.
nice. Yeah, hopefully maybe someone individual need it.
Yes, maybe if you need it, I'm here.
I want to ask you some like rapid fire questions, so if you can just do a quick answer. Your favorite drink store?
There are too many.
You have to choose one.
Okay, I would say Coco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Favorite dish?
Songyobing.
Okay. Favorite city in Taiwan?
Taipei.
Okay. Favorite MRT line?
Red.
Red one.
Red,
Okay.
yeah.
And favorite place in Taipei?
Chiang Kai-shek.
Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you so much for...
And now let's say bye-bye together. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Don't forget to try out FUNDAY.